Well, the Titans TV show may have cast Deathstroke's two most popular children for season 2. Many of the more, I guess, prestigious, websites who talk about this sort of thing are reporting that transgender activist and actor Chella Mann has been cast as Jericho. Jericho is not transgender in the comics, so they are changing him to be that way for the show. And apparently the guy they cast, he is deaf too, which is a change because Deathstroke in the Jericho in the comics is not deaf, he's mute. So I'm wondering how they'll use, his powers, not his powers, but just how he'll communicate on screen. I imagine, it'll be easier for him to be deaf than mute because he's going to need to be, they probably are like, we need you to talk, right? They don't want to cast an actor and have, him play the whole show and never say anything. It'd be easier if you had a character who talks. So that's probably why they change, the disability from, mute to deaf, because they want Jericho to be able to speak. He just won't be able to hear, I guess. But maybe he will, because, Jericho's powers, he can possess people by looking at them. If he makes eye contact with you, he can basically jump into your body and possess you. And then later on in later Titans comics, they gave him like more powers, later writers. Most of them, having to do with like mental stuff or telepathy or whatever. But originally, the only thing Jericho could do would just be possess people upon eye contact. And Revenge of the Fans is reporting that actress Chelsea Zhang, I think that's how you say her last name, has been cast as Rose Wilson, Deathstroke's daughter, aka Ravager, the second Ravager. The first Ravager was Grant Wilson, Deathstroke's oldest son. But I guess he's the least popular, least well-known of Deathstroke's children, so that's probably why they haven't cast him yet, and maybe they will not ever for the show. It's just Rose and Jericho, whose name is Joe Wilson, by the way. I think I forgot to mention that. But, Rose's powers is she's kind of just like, a younger female version of Deathstroke. She's got, enhanced senses. She's, a really good fighter. And I think she has one other power that I can't remember that he doesn't have. I'll look it up and put it, I'll edit it in. It has something to do, I think it has some kind of sense or something he doesn't have. I'm not sure. But anyway, she's basically like a good fighter. And later on in the comics, I think she takes her own eye out just like him. But she doesn't start out that way. At first, she has both her eyes. But there we have it. Deathstroke's two most popular children are coming to the show. I don't know if either of them are going to be regular characters. I think they're going to be recurring or, popping in and out. The same way Hawk and Dove did in season 1 and, Wonder Girl in season 1. That's how Jericho and Rose are going to be in season 2. And I'm not sure if they're going to be friends. I think they're going to be adversaries or maybe frenemies of the Titans. They won't know if they can trust them or not. But very interesting. I'm intrigued. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.